What's going on, everybody? I am Captain RoBear, and this is Saved by the Spell, home of the live interactive improv D&D on the internet. What's going on?
Hey, everyone.
Hello. Tis us.
Tis.
These guys.
Floating head mudcat.
That's kind of weird.
That's a look. That's a look.
Tripping out.
It's
freaking out, man.
It's representative of your headspace.
It's
right
only
now.
it's only green on part of it, like the arms and the neck.
A lot of it.
Like partly green. The rest is black and white. You know.
Exactly.
The rest is black and white.
I mean, I could ungreen screen you for all your glory.
Oh, you don't have to do that. It's okay.
That's good enough glory.
Ooh. I just felt like being festive and wearing my Rick and Morty sweater.
And it was already on. It was comfy. It was there.
He did not wear that to the holiday.
I actually
Like,
put
what?
I actually put it on afterwards because it just was comfy and it was in the dryer, and I was like, oh yeah. And so, but then I forgot. Oh yeah, it's gonna green screen. Whoops.
He had to dress up a little nicer.
I'm planning to save this for Christmas Day with my mom. She doesn't know what's about to happen.
Beasts among worlds.
And just Rick and Morty giving the finger. So I don't. She doesn't really know what's about to happen. I'm gonna wear this on Christmas
Oh, she's not gonna like that.
in the Dominican Republic, so it'll be hot. It'll be worth it though.
You are gonna suffer.
The music just really got real festive.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's the exact same. It's like it matches the green screen shade. It's perfect.
This was my my best attempt to find Ren Fair Christmas music. I was able to find like there's like one piece that's like solid chamber music, and I realized after having to search for shitty tavern music now that it's chamber music is what you want to look for. It gives you that classic I'm a NPC lost in this village feel.
Chamber music. I get a chamber pot.
Totally. What other kind of chamber is there?
I really don't know. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even begin to guess.
I would ask if you guys had announcements, but I mean, like, your only announcement is like, hey bitches, we're gone.
Vacation.
I have announcements.
He does.
Ooh, what
I
do you got?
actually have announcements this time.
So I am streaming tomorrow,
Oh god.
11 a.m. Central. Destiny.
Let's go.
At
There we
the
go.
same time, I'll be commentating a tournament.
Oh yeah, duh. Of course, you do have an announcement.
Sea of Champions tournament over on the Sea of Champions channel on Mixer and Twitch. It's for charity, so come hang out. We're gonna be commentating. It's not even gonna be like straight up arena. It's gonna be some weird game modes that they're testing out, and we're gonna be trying some new stuff.
Oh,
So,
new shit.
New
Yeah,
stuff,
some
huh?
stuff. Yeah, some like last ship standing kind of stuff, and like deathmatch kind of mode. Like we're gonna fuck with the playlist for charity just for fun. So, and do something that's not regular arena.
That's cool.
So it'll be fun. We'll see how it goes. Also, I got this today. Sea of Thieves roleplay game.
Let's go.
Tabletop. But so
God, it was-
working on getting out a unboxing. If you want to know what's in it, it'll be on my YouTube at some point tomorrow, and then we'll play it and review it later on the channel. So excited for it though. It's legit. Comes with lots of books and shit,
And a huge ass map.
and a huge map. It's like 4x4, like
Is
4
it
feet
tall
by
as
4
me.
feet.
Is it?
And as wide as I can put my arms out.
You want to see it?
Is it
I
a
can
real
completely-
4x4 of the map?
Yeah, no, it's massive. I can hide behind it.
Oh
It's
my
big enough
God,
for a
that's
blanket
amazing.
for me.
I'll show you. It's got. So these are the 3 books. Like it's got actual like DM books and shit, and it's got dice and cards and shit, and then yeah. Here's the map. Like, this is the map. Can't even like, you know, like these are 1 inch by 1 inch squares. Hey, let me.
Magical.
It's the Sea of Thieves map, like before the but it's like, you know, it's fucking
Man.
huge.
I feel like we're going to have to.
Like
Friend letters.
here's my hand on one of these squares, you know, like.
Yeah, like how do you even have the table set up for this? You gotta.
I don't know if you have to hang it on the wall. I don't know if you actually use the map. There's no like ship pieces, so I think it's more of like a reference for people, so you could put it
Well,
wherever.
they give you this massive map that you can try to use.
Honestly, I want to put it in a frame and hang it up.
It reminds
It's
me back
fucking
in the day
huge.
when you had a map in the car and you had to try to unravel that massive map in this tiny
Yeah.
space of a car, and you're trying to figure out where you're going.
One square is like, you know, hey, it's like a foot. It's like almost a foot by well, not a full foot, but it's like,
Dude,
I don't know, man.
if you had
Pretty
that
big. Like,
shit in
these
the
are 1 inch squares. Like they got 1 inch by 1 inch squares on it, you know.
like an 8 by 11 frame of the Sea of Thieves fucking map in your living room, like that would need to be in the background where you have like the leather chair and the scotch,
Yeah,
and
absolutely.
you just IRL from the this fucking Indiana Jones map.
I really want to frame it, you know, like you can use it for the game, but I want to find a frame for it and hang it up.
Well,
But, like they've got cards and shit too, like
I have no idea where
Yeah,
we're
like-
going to find a frame for that.
cards of like the chests and there's tokens and there's all these like fucking bone dice in here, like, you know, these are the dice, like it's fucking crazy, dude. It's legit.
then you can get a giant ass like pointer and point up.
Yeah,
Oh, I can
absolutely.
remind you the time that I was at Sandia Shoals. This was
Well, the only
17 years ago.
I've had it pre-ordered since July, and so like the Devil's Roar is in it, but the Shores of Gold are not. So and like Reaper, the Reaper's Hideaway, which is in the map now, is not in there. Like, so there's like, it's like the map from July, not the map from now.
Wow, that's just stupid that they would ever exclude the bluffs of Gondolor.
It's supposed to. Well, it was supposed to be out like in August or something, but they delayed it. So it just showed up today. I didn't even know it was coming, and I was like, "Oh shit! I gotta make a YouTube about this before I leave."
Oh fuck.
So,
You didn't even realize you had to leave. You forgot about my Christmas party.
oh yeah, I forgot we had a Christmas party, and I was like editing the video, and I had the whole thing. It was like, "Darn." And she's like, "Were you ready to go?" I'm like, "Where are we going?" And I had to like find something to wear, like a suit jacket and stuff.
Well,
You pulled it off.
I ordered a giant bear sterling silver pendant off the internet for the School of the Bear from Witcher, and I was gonna have it and play Witcher before it came out. It still hasn't come from Russia.
Oh damn!
From Russia.
I'm looking forward to watching The Wisher.
It's so good. Chat, do yourself a favor. If you've been missing Game of Thrones, get you a piece of that first episode. It's fucking phenomenal. So good.
Did they release the whole thing at once, or is it just one
Oh,
episode?
it's all there. So I held extreme restraint by watching one and going to bed. But
Wow, that's
fir-
impressive.
the first episode is kind of encapsulating now. So like
Yeah.
it's one where you can do that. Like I already know everything that happens in the first episode because they're trying to like set everyone the scene. Like this is where Witcher starts. But they have literally a battle scene that would be worthy of any season finale that you will see. That's what impressed me. I couldn't believe the quality of the battle scene that they drop in episode 1 is just fucking ridiculous. And they got the grimy dark fantasy perfect to a T, and it's the really brutal. So if you don't like graphic, not gonna be for you. It's pretty graphic
Dude.
kills.
I can't
But you
wait.
stopped after which episode?
1.
Yeah. Netflix pays attention to that. They're like, oh, the first one didn't keep their attention. They didn't keep going.
Well, guess what? I'm just gonna have to fuck up their algorithm.
He's probably the minority in that.
Everybody else is fucking binge watch that shit. They're not paying attention to my boomer ass anyway. They're
Might
like,
need to download it and then watch it on our trip or something, or travels.
I mean, Jesus,
I
I've
don't
had
know.
Netflix for like 8 years now. They know they're like, this dude's a sucker. Like, I've been paying for the digital service since it started. I went from the mail-ins to the digital.
Oh, dude, the mail-ins. I miss the mail-ins.
I do not.
I actually kind of miss getting like
when you get
'cause you had your
bonus
queue.
porn.
I just miss having the queue. Like, I'd set up like 50 movies I wanted to watch that I hadn't seen, and like it wasn't like now where I can just like infinitely scroll through and be like, oh no. Like the next one would just come and I would forget what it was, and it would show up, and that's what I would watch. The decision was made for me. It was predetermined. Like,
I passed you.
it's in the mail. That's what I'm gonna watch.
The queue was pretty sweet. I will say that.
Yeah.
I
You just-
watched
you just
more
put-
random movies that way too. It was like,
Right, you just put 100 in your queue, and like whatever shows up, you watch.
I didn't even think
if you-
about that lifestyle back then.
Yeah, versus now where you're like scrolling through for 3 hours and you don't end up watching anything because none of it looks good.
You watch some shitty Nazi documentary that you're like,
God.
yeah, like maybe one of them escaped to Argentina, like, and they're still
Maybe.
there. Oh my God. And then I'm like, you know what? I guess I'm just gonna keep watching these episodes of Pawn Stars instead.
Ugh,
Yep.
no. No. God, no.
What? Rick's got a friend that wants to come in and evaluate this. It's the best I can do. This is the best I can do. I watched like 12 episodes one time during a fucking family gathering. Just let that shit eat. And
It's ridiculous.
Storage Wars is way better.
That's
Oh.
not better.
You bought it. Quit bidding me up.
They're a
Fucking Dave.
mess.
Dave's always bidding everyone up.
We used to scream when that was out. We would scream at our outdoor patio bar at each other like we were in fucking Storage Wars. It had a cultural impact, I'll say that.
Hard pass. Don't get me wrong, I love some trashy TV. That's awful. That's unbearable stuff sometimes.
Yeah, I watched some pretty horrible TV, but you know what? It all makes up for it now because I don't watch any TV.
There you go.
Yeah, if I had time to watch TV, I don't even know what I would watch. So, if it's not
The correct answer is Star Wars theory videos on YouTube.
oh, dude, what was it? Myth
That's
tweet.
true.
Who tweeted that out? There was a theater. They saw it was just a theater of people watching YouTube videos. Somebody prominent tweeted that out. That's on my feed. They were like, it was crazy seeing that everybody was watching like Star Wars. I think it was maybe Lobo. I'm not sure. They were talking about everybody watching YouTube videos while they're there of different like Star Wars theories before the thing
Oh,
even
really?
started. Yeah. It's fucking.
We went and saw it at the Alamo, and like they had all like the Seagulls music video and like old Star Wars commercials and shit that played before the movie.
Dude, that's so cool.
It was
Have
really
you ever been
nice.
to an Alamo? They custom make the pre-roll stuff for like the hour you're there before.
Nah, man, I'm a pleb, dude. I don't get no Alamo in my life.
It's like they curate, like when we saw Transformers, it was just like an hour of like old Transformers commercials and like YouTube videos and
What?
like
It's
yeah,
the
like they
good
don't do
life.
regular like
We will
quizzes
never
and-
go back to a normal theater.
they custom make for every movie,
Mm-hmm.
like the before scenes.
Dude, we get like 45 fucking minutes of trailers for trash ass movies. Which, by the way, why can't you ever get a good fucking movie in a trailer anymore? It's like they don't even put like the good movies in the trailers. It's just
No,
like,
no.
it's just like, well, this isn't gonna make the cut. Better try to show it off.
Yep.
Awful.
Star Wars is amazing though.
I'm excited. Can't believe I have to wait another fucking like 48 hours before I get to go see that shit.
Yeah, that's insane. I would never would do that.
But I don't
Good
get to
luck
do
with that.
anything. I don't get to do anything with my brother, and he's just about to have his kid, and I'm like, then I'm really never gonna see him again once he has
Fuck
kid
that
number
guy.
two.
This is Star Wars.
Yeah. True. True.
Fuck you. Fuck your kid. I'm going to see the movie.
I thought about sneaking out and watching it before and be
Yeah,
like,
but just pretend that you
faking
didn't
it.
see it.
Faking it.
Oh wow! Did you see that thing happen?
Hey, Charlie, can you believe that? Brother's name is Chris, so it doesn't even apply.
Wow! Can you believe that guy did that thing? I totally didn't know that he was gonna do that.
Oh,
That's weird.
It's like this movie's one big callback to the first three. Beautiful. Well, hey, you know what? Without further ado, let's play some really improv shit show D&D because
Yeah.
this thing is thrown together much like my life. So, hope you guys enjoyed. Thanks for coming out and sticking around with us while we bumblefuck our way through some fun.
That's one way to put it. We'll
Hey,
see.
Just
Bumblebee
testing improv, baby. It's just
I hope you
testing
guys have
improv.
no expectations.
There's some.
So I'll just set the scene a little bit. We got ourselves Christmasception. All right, there we go. Inside of a snow-capped pine forest sits actually quite a luxurious wooden cabin. 2 stories, might you add, that we just found out is 2 stories before we started playing. Gorgeous, warm hearth has been set with a roaring fire, a bearskin rug that one could say is perfectly laid out for fornication. Comfy plaid furniture with pillows that don't crinkle. All the board games and dead stuffed animals on the walls that you could find. Cool, crisp air outside. A set of adventurers have landed themselves in a little slice of paradise in what more or less seems like utter hell outside. Caustic,
Yeah.
you're currently over at the kitchen. No, you're not at the kitchen table. You're over like in the kitchen.
I'm in the kitchen.
Yeah. Describe what you look like and what you're doing in the kitchen.
Sure. I'm fairly young. I'm around like the age of 15. I've got bright red hair that just looks like a fiery mane that goes down to her shoulders. This beautiful orange tinty skin. And I'm a little like like typical height, I guess, like 5 foot, 4 inches. She's pretty stocky. Built kind of like how you see, well, I don't know. I'm just strong. We'll just go with that. She's a bit stronger and she's got a scowl on her face. She's standing over in the kitchen just muttering at this stupid stove because she's looking around she's hungry. She has no idea how to cook anything at all. She's just pulling like pots and pans and like trying to figure out how to turn on the stove, and she doesn't know what to do. And she puts water in a pot and then she doesn't know what to put in the water, and she's just getting frustrated pulling things out, and she's kind of cursing a little bit like, fuck, where the hell, I don't. And she kind of is eyeing around to see if anybody notices, because she's also very uncomfortable not knowing what she's doing right now. She's just pulling shit out and just pretending that she knows what she's doing, but making an absolute mess of the kitchen right now.
Really, Ariel, is it that hard to find crackers in a cheese ball? I'm sitting at the kitchen
You're
table.
a cheese ball.
Fine. I reach over and I open up the tin of popcorn that's probably been in this cabin for the past 18 years. And
How was
as
I supposed to know it was there?
I pop open that popcorn tin, all of the caramel is gone. The only pieces that could possibly be preserved, the rest of it is a very, very stale cheese and a butter flavor that would have never been worth eating. But I still stick my really long, like slender fingers, like ones that would be creepy if you put them in your hand. I have long black hair, ears that come up to a point, half elf, about 6'3", slender, very, very, very sunken Snape-like punchable face, high cheekbones adorned in green and leather armor. I look like the person you would want to slap at any given time, given what they would say.
You know what? You can keep the popcorn.
I just wanted a cheese ball. So all I asked is,
fine, it's
gotta
all
be
yours.
a cheese ball in this cabin somewhere.
Then why didn't you get it yourself? She shoves like some of the pots and pans like off the kitchen table, and she just pouts over by the fireplace instead. This place is stupid.
Mud, what are you currently doing?
I am standing admiring one of these animals hung from the wall, eye to eye, in a staring contest with a dead deer head. I have a long black trench coat with a very high collar. The inside of the coat is green, and I'm standing with my arms folded behind my back, eye to eye with this creature. I have kind of dark gray. I'm a tiefling with dark gray skin and large horns and black hair. But I'm gonna be looking at this deer, and then hearing the commotion, I'm going to not walk around, but I'm going to not unfolding my arms either. They're staying behind my back. I'm going to, with my long legs, stride across the table, the top of the table, towards the commotion, taking long, high steps, very high knees, and then flipping off of the table, and then hopping up onto the kitchen island, still arms folded behind the back, and looking at the genasi and saying, "Were you looking for this?" and produce an egg from behind my back.
Why don't you just go back and talk to your little friend over there on the wall?
What?
Yes, but my friend's not in need of eggs, are you?
Where did you get this egg? And why are we
The
not
better
making
question-
omelets?
The better question is not where I got this egg. It's where I got this egg, producing a second egg in my other hand.
Yeah.
Mario, why are you dicking with boiling water when we have eggs? Perfectly good eggs here.
How was I supposed to know? Where was I supposed to find these eggs on him?
You know, the secret to having eggs is I'm gonna spit a third egg out of my mouth.
I'm not touching those eggs.
And
I'm not touching those eggs.
now I'm gonna start juggling my eggs.
What do these eggs look like? What are they like?
They're
Are
just like chicken eggs.
are they actual chicken eggs?
Yeah, they're just eggs. They're real eggs.
They're real eggs.
Oh my god.
They're just eggs. I gotta produce the two in my hands and then the one from my mouth. Now I'm juggling them.
Why did we even pick this one up? Why is he even here with us? What?
You allowed him to follow us, so this is on you.
It's fine. It's fine. Do I have to ask you where the fourth egg is? Is this some sort of?
Don't ask him. I don't want to know.
No, I want to know.
There's
Show me.
only-
Drop your
There's
pants.
only-
I
there's
want to
only
see where the
3
fourth
eggs.
egg is.
There's only 3 eggs. That's the bit. They never want. The circus never wanted more than 3 eggs. Still juggling them the whole time.
It's an incredibly cheap circus. Shouldn't be surprised.
Well, there's a reason I left. Just still juggling eggs.
They kicked you out.
They couldn't afford a talent such as mine.
Why, did you eat them out of food or something? Kept stealing all their eggs?
Well, you can't make an omelet without breaking a few eggs.
What does that have to do with anything?
The cost of the eggs added up. One thing led to another. They may have let me go due to incurred costs.
I don't like him. Can we get rid of him?
What is your name?
What's
your name?
What's my name?
What's your name? By the way, my name is Atmos. I'm sticking with the one that they gave me on the randomizer.
Kaltari.
Kaltari,
the egg breaker.
We're calling him Cal. I'm not calling him that.
The third of his name.
I'm gonna juggle the eggs and I'm gonna throw them all three up in the air at the same time. And then I'm going to.
You're gonna have to roll on that. You're gonna have to roll on that.
Okay, great. Where's my dice? I don't even have my dice. What a shit show.
Can I throw a pan at him at the same time?
Well, what am I rolling for these eggs to catch them in my mouth? All three of them.
Oh, catch them in your mouth?
Yeah.
That's a. That's a dexterity, I guess. Yeah, let's go with that.
I throw a pan at him. You have to dodge that.
16.
Roll with disadvantage as the pan. Oh, well, actually, you rolled a hit, Ruby.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Shit. Ariel.
Okay. Ariel. What? Let's see. Like an unarmed strike?
Oh yeah, I haven't even equipped weapons on my character, so yeah.
I've got my. I'll just do an unarmed strike for that one. That is going to be 24.
Yeah, that's gonna hit.
Good.
Totally. Roll that thing with disadvantage as the pan soars across the room and smacks you in your flabby cheek, just avoiding your horns.
So that's gonna, with this disadvantage, it's gonna be an 8.
First egg is fucked. Where do you want that thing to break on you?
Just right on my teeth.
Slow motion. You can see that egg just cheese grate itself.
Right, and right on the teeth.
Oh, the yolk just explodes into this gooey magma that slowly drips down from your chin and the sides. There's a little bit of eggshell now stuck to your horns.
What about the other? What about
I'm gonna throw another pan.
2 eggs.
Let's keep this up. Throw another at him.
I'm trying to catch them all at the same time. Are you gonna have time to throw a pan 3 times at me?
Yes.
Okay.
I'm very talented. That's an 18.
That'll hit. That's an 11 with disadvantage on the second egg.
I'm gonna find a walk. I'm gonna throw a walk at him now.
I mean, this
I'm just
is
picking up all the pans like this is. I'm starting to get really into this.
Also breaks.
And I'm just throwing it at him. I'm looking. I see a frying pan.
Yeah, that's
Pick
a 4.
Up.
That's a 4 on the.
I'm gonna throw a frying pan at you. That is going to be another 18.
I only have 3 eggs.
I don't care. I'm just throwing stuff at you now. This is fun. Find a baking pan and I frisbee it at you.
Are you rolling?
This is gonna be a dirty 20.
Yeah, you're hitting me every time.
Yes, this is perfect. I'm running out of utensils. I find tongs. I gotta throw tongs at you. That is a 24 again.
Yeah, okay.
I think something else.
Now
Knives.
that they've piled
I find
up.
the kitchen knives and I pull them all up. I'm kind of holding each one between my fingers.
Oh Jesus!
I got them all up. Oh, you ready to keep going?
All of these eggs have broken on my face now.
This is perfect.
And
you can
I'm
start a
going
new
to-
act. You
And all
ready?
the pans are coming in. I'm actually going to grab a pan that has fallen off my face to my feet, pick it up, and like scrape the egg off my face into the pan, and grab the tongs that were thrown at me as well that are on the ground and say, "Looks like the yolk's on me." And then I'm going to like stir them up with the tongs. Who wants breakfast?
Oh. Oh. I did but no, I don't anymore.
And I'm going to step off of the island. I've been crouched on the island this whole time. I'm gonna step off the island, but my legs are very long, so it's gonna be like I'm crouched on it. But when I take a step off, I really don't change heights at all. So I like stay the same height, but my legs were like real tucked up. And then my legs are so long that I step off and my head doesn't really go down. Just stays the same height.
I hold out one of my hands of knives to Atmos. You know, we could kill him. I don't think tiefling would taste bad.
Considering what he's put in his body over the years, I presume him to be quite gristly.
Fine. I throw my knives into the ground. Whatever.
I'm gonna go over and try to cook these eggs that I've just scraped off my face. In a pan.
Oh, of course he
Shells
knows
and
how
all.
to use the kitchen.
Shells and all.
I gotta give you guys character permissions. I'm sorry.
So I'm gonna try to cook these eggs.
I'm gonna storm back over by the fire once I move myself.
Once I make you guys actual tokens, you're actually just part of the map right now.
We're just permanent fixtures.
Yeah.
We're
There
now
you
part
go.
of the cabin.
Dude, that face is unbelievable. Like, I love that you've made this guy a circus freak off of this derpalicious fucking tiefling picture.
Well, the picture had a very Loki vibe to it.
Yeah.
Like a weird.
Yeah.
But you made him stupid. He was having a staring contest with a deer.
He was inquisitive. He was looking at the dead animal.
No, he was having a staring contest. That's what it sounded like.
Well, I mean, that's what it was, but like that's what it, from
Right.
the outside perspective.
You got control of your characters now.
All right, perfect. I'm over here trying to cook these eggs, and I'm throwing in random shit in the pan as well. Just whatever's around. And now my arms are folded behind my back again, and I'm just staring at the pan.
Go ahead and
Watching it
make a survival check to see if you can
Oh yeah, that's
search
bad.
for the food in this cabin.
that's a 4.
Oh my god.
Oh, it's a 4. You actually
This
find
character has
you
shit
actually-
stats.
you found a little bit of rat poison, but you're not sure if it's rat poison or not.
Great.
You know, it
I'm
could
gonna
be.
pour it in. I'm seasoning all of it, just wildly, like all over the counter and everything.
Yeah.
No care, just wildly. Arms still, then arms right back behind the back, crossed.
What is wrong with this guy?
I move over to the bearskin and sweet plaid couch
How long do we have to stay here, Atmos?
until the storm passes. We can't get anywhere. It's completely snowblind outside.
I could try to burn us through. I could melt snow.
I don't think you're going to be able to burn all of this, are you? I actually pick up the violin that's over here on the side table, and I begin to prep it like I'm going to play. I don't know if I actually play a musical instrument or not, so I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna have to roll a straight performance. All right, that's sweet. That's a -1. That's cool. Let's see if I got the reins of Castamere. It's
Like Cliffs of Dover.
Good choice.
It's a 12, much like a high school kid. I'm able to pluck a couple strings of smoke on the water.
Boom, boom, boom,
Boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom, boom.
Oh my god. Do we have to listen to this? I'm feeling very restless. So I start going through stuff. I'm gonna check out what's in this little box of thingies. Whatever
Over
that
here.
is.
Oh, you actually go over here and it's a toy chest you got over there, it looks like.
Do we have anything interesting? I'm like pulling stuff out. Like, what is this?
You actually you find a kazoo. You
What am
find
I supposed to do with a kazoo?
You find a small.
Here, I take it and toss it towards Atmos. Here, this might be easier, more at your level.
I don't think. How do you make a kazoo sound? I've never made a.
No, I can't do it. No.
You can't make a kazoo sound. It's.
No.
Yeah, you can't really make one.
No, you can't.
You gotta make
That
the
one's
reed with your tongue.
close. No, it wasn't close at all.
This is this is the elite improv that you guys tuned in for. You're actually able to find an old set of marbles inside there. Several dolls, all with burn marks, all very, very tortured.
There's some messed up stuff here. Either that or these remind me a lot of the dolls I grew up playing with.
Sorry, what?
Well, just sometimes you burn things on accident.
Huh?
Oh my god, why am I even talking to him?
I begin to crack the assorted nuts over here on the side, and in true holiday fashion, it looks like it's gonna be like, oh hey, I'm gonna sit down and eat these pecans, and it's gonna take me 45 minutes to try to get to this little nugget, but I keep bastardizing the shell and getting little pieces everywhere. But I act like cool, calm, collected, like I know what I'm doing.
At this point, I've finished what I believe is a meal, and I'm going to plate it and bring it over. Still with one arm behind my back, so carrying it much like a waiter, and kind of like staggering back and forth between the chairs and almost Jack Sparrow like. And then I'm gonna actually see you eating these nuts. I'll be like, oh, I wasn't aware that you enjoyed nuts. And I'm going to grab a handful and kind of try to crush them over the egg concoction I've made.
With
Not really crushing them because they're nuts, and I can't really crush them with my hand. And I'm just gonna drop them on the plate, and then I'm going to lean over and and offer it to you.
Carl, seriously, who hurt you? Who made you this way?
I don't understand. It just made you a meal.
Did you just call him Carl?
Yeah.
Is his name changed already?
Kaltari.
Oh, Kaltari. Oh, it's Cal.
Carl.
I was like,
Who the fuck is Carl?
It's okay, I don't remember names either.
Carl.
Well, it seems maybe you're not hungry, so I'm just gonna put it down on this. I'll leave it right here for when you're ready.
No one wants your gross food.
I wanted an omelet, but I'm going to investigate it. 12. The eggs don't smell spoiled, but there is a there's this greenish tint that is just way off.
I'm going to set that plate down in front of you, and I'm actually then just going to use my legs to just step over this chair. Not go around it. I'm just gonna step over it, and then again stepping on the coffee table, just walking across, and then I'm gonna come over here to this mat and
disgusting slender man.
I'm gonna flaring out the back of my cape. I'm going to. What's your name? Faustic? What's your character's name?
Ariel.
Oh yeah, Ariel.
Ariel.
I'm going to. Flaring out the cape, I'm going to then at the same time, just with no hands, just sit down cross-legged, just right on the floor.
What do you want?
Pull that checkerboard. Perhaps a game.
Like you could beat me.
Well, I wouldn't underestimate my cunning skill at the checkers board. I've been known to win a game or two.
Fine, set it.
And then I'm gonna, with long, creepy hands, I'm gonna really, really fast set up a lot of dexterity, a lot of set up the board really quickly.
All right, straight roll off on your first game. Just whoever gets the higher D20.
20.
those nat 20s in the chat.
It seems you have a little bit of beginner's luck.
I'm not an idiot like some people.
Let's play again. But this time, let's make it interesting.
I don't have time to play with you.
If you win, I will give you my shoes.
Please describe your shoes. Is one of them where like the flap is up from the sole? Like, please tell me they got like one little creepy toe.
They are a little worn and the sole's a little separated, but they kind of come up and curl at the toe.
Oh,
A little bit elf-like, a little bit jester-like.
A little bit.
And they're very
genie-like.
large. They're very large.
Why the fuck would I want your shoes?
I don't know what you would want with my shoes, but they're yours if you win.
Ariel, I think you
That
would
will be
look.
up to you. Whoever has the shoes can decide what they want to do with them.
I think you would look wonderful in those shoes, actually.
Fine.
I'm gonna pull my leg way up, like by my head, to like show off the shoe. It's like way up. My leg's way up here. See, they're very nice.
You have to show us.
Okay, hold on. There's a lot of cords around.
Yeah, okay.
They're very nice.
So I'm impressed you can do that much.
Yeah, I'll show you later.
No, please.
Let's roll off to the second one. 16.
17.
Well, it seems I'm going home shoeless. I'm gonna pop them off and I'm going to like hand them to you. This.
I just barely touch them and I throw them at Atmos. Here, they're yours. You're welcome.
I really think you should try them on first.
I'm not putting on his disgusting shoes. They smell awful.
I disagree. I think we should have a shoe party. And
I'm
going to go over and inspect all the different boots that are over here that seemingly look left from whoever was here last occupying this cottage. Look at these. I've never seen anything like this before. As I hold up a sandal that looks like it has, it looks like Swiss cheese. It's holes all throughout it. Who would wear something like this?
You don't touch. Don't touch other people's shoes. That's very gross.
These look like just a total crock of shit. What? And I put them on and I go, oh God. These are so comfortable. These are wonderful crocks of shit. So breathable. And I ditch my boots over to the side, and now I have long stockings pulled up past my calves, and these Crocs on.
Well, that's a look.
I'm gonna get up and what's around me? Is there a toy box there? Is that toy box really there?
Yeah, that's what I was going to. Is it real?
Everything at our disposal to fuck with.
Okay.
That's why I chose this.
I want to sift this toy box looking for just whatever's in there.
Did you say you were gonna sniff
throw
the
it-
toy box?
Sift through. I'm like throwing shit out.
Oh, okay.
I'm like on my hands and knees sifting, investigating it, I guess. With a, what does this character have? 21.
And you sift through that toy box and you go down below. You can find one crazy looking Herodic cube.
Oh. I'm gonna take the cube and just kind of like spin it on one finger.
Go
I
ahead.
found a square.
Make a sleight of hand check on this Herodic cube.
Nat 20.
Ah!
Damn. Well, that works.
My
Mr.
God.
Rodman.
And this Herodic cube is actually it's fleshy, it's leathery.
I'm gonna stop it. I'm gonna squeeze it. It's spongy.
Do you know Infernal?
Well, because I'm a tiefling. So
Yeah.
yes.
You look and you can see all the different numbers on this are written in Infernal. And because you know Infernal, you begin to follow the instructions as it spins and keeps unfolding and unfolding. And then eventually that Herodic cube completely opens up.
What the fuck? I kind of like pushed it away and like pushed the chess checker, whatever game we were playing, up as well.
Well,
What the fuck did you
it
just
seems
do?
we found a mystery.
I need you to roll a 1d10.
10.
Do you even know what you're doing?
Absolutely not.
Give me just a second as I get up the fucking magic item tables.
Oh my god. Put that shit down. You're gonna get us hurt. You don't know what that is.
It's buried.
It's what?
I don't. There it is. Treasure tab. Sweet.
Treasure.
I wouldn't expect to get the treasure tables out. What's your what'd you roll?
10.
10? I give it a 10. A fucking 10. All right. As that bitch unfolds, you find inside of this now enlarged leathery casing an immaculate oh shit, you get to choose? Oh my god. An immaculate silver leer. Looks incredibly aged and antique. A language inscribed on the side that you don't understand. But this bitch is fancy. It's like the dobro of Lears.
I don't know what that means.
Metal acoustic guitars.
Okay.
They're the ones that look really. No one ever really plays them for anything except for some folk artists. But then like there's a live concert and there's gonna be a bro on a badass chrome looking dobro.
Is there a glass slide with it?
No, but we got plenty of shot glasses, so you're in luck.
Fantastic. I will grab a nearest shot glass and play slide guitar.
All right. I need you to make, as you pick up and try to play this lyre, I need you to make a wisdom saving throw. 17. You just succeed.
Ooh.
At first, it just begins a ringing through your brain that eventually turns into seismic notes, and before you know it, you think you're Jimi Hendrix. You can actually add this instrument of the bard on your sheet. You get a ton of shit. You have the fly spell, invisibility, levitate.
Oh, hold on a second.
Well,
This guitar gives me all this shit?
Oh yeah, these are these instruments of the bards. These are what like the 6 different items that bards try to go out and collect. You can cast Stone Shape, Wall of Fire, Wind Wall.
Do I need to add the item, or do I just need to make note of all this?
Oh, you can just totally add the item.
Oh, okay. What's it called again?
You have the Sill Lyre, so CLI space LYRE.
I'm not finding that in here. Hold on.
It'll be under wondrous items.
Wondrous. And I'm not even finding any. Maybe it's because I'm not inside of your campaign or something. Not even finding the liar.
Oh, you're not in Game of Saving Throws?
I don't think this character is like in a campaign.
Oh, okay. Yeah, you got to make the character inside of Game of Saving Throws. Otherwise, you won't be able to pull it up. Here, I'll send you the.
Okay.
I'll send you the card here in a DM.
What happened to the leathery cube that opened up?
It's like it completely like folded out.
Like, so it's a large piece of leather now.
Yeah, it's like rolled out into, you know, it's a cube folded out now, so it looks kind of like a map.
Well, that sounds gross. A fleshy map.
Oh damn! It does not. That just takes me to the marketplace.
You need to sign in, bro.
Hold on.
Sounds like you're not. Doesn't sound like you're signed in to D&D Beyond.
Hold on.
Liar pants on fire.
I got two computers here. Hold on.
While you're looking up your instrument, I'm actually going to step outside with my new Crocs of shit.
Definitely.
Just a bit too warm in that cottage. As the snow is coming down, I'm just going to kind of look left and right to see if anyone is watching me, and I'm going to stick my tongue out.
What are you doing out there?
Nothing. Just gauging the temperature and the wind.
You're gonna get cold out there and you're gonna get sick. And then we're gonna have to stay here and let you get better. And you're gonna slow us down even more. You're supposed to help me get to the next town.
Yeah.
We can continue. But if you get sick, you're gonna ruin everything.
Do not challenge a Pathfinder, Ariel. I have made it on this world without your advice. And I will guide you through it. As I grab a little bit of the snow and I pinch it and rub it. And I look back to see if you're still looking at me.
Yes, I'm watching you.
I lick it anyway in front. I instantly have to make a Constitution saving throw.
Classic.
Yeah.
Oh, fuck my life.
How am I the youngest and somehow?
I take Jesus Christ. After I lick it.
Are you okay over there? Or did I prove my point? I'm working. I don't even know where to begin with you. You should not be in charge.
Can you
the
just
worst.
see me throw up brackish black and blood? Ugh.
Are you okay?
No. Don't lick the snow.
Are you okay? I rushed over to him.
I go, don't
What
touch
the fuck
snow.
did you put in your mouth?
I picked up the snow. Ugh.
That's not where did you get this snow? Snow does not do this to you. That's not how snow works.
Well, it's obviously not normal snow.
I scoop up a bunch of it and I bring it inside and I put it inside a pot. I look at the stove and I have no fucking idea how to turn it on. So I use my own fire He's like on hand like a little match.
Oh. And as you begin to heat up the snow, it just green and black gas just flares up and emits in front of you as you inhale.
Why you don't put random shit in your mouth?
I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, shit. Okay. 15.
15. You do not succeed.
Ah, fuck.
You take 6 points of necrotic damage.
6. Okay.
Whatever you do, do not ingest the snow, Carl. I mean, Cal. Do not. And I kick these Crocs off and I throw them up against the wall. Ugh.
We need to figure out what that is. You could die. You could.
Just don't.
Figure out.
Don't go
Figure out
outside.
what you ate.
What?
That's not how this works. It's in your body now. You have to throw it up or something. Make yourself puke.
I did. I already threw it. Look at it. It's already there.
You coughed up some stuff. You have to vomit all of it. You need to empty your stomach out completely.
I'm fine.
I'm not letting you do this because if I go and I arrive without you, I'm in trouble. You need to empty your stomach now or I'll make you.
I'm fine. I already threw up. I can't throw up anymore.
Oh my God, you are the worst.
In this
Get a towel and wet it.
in this
Throw it at
toy
his
box that I'm buying, were there teddy bears in there? Like stuffed animals?
Yeah, I mean, there's a stuffed hippopotamus in there.
Oh, well, I'm gonna take the stuffed animals I find. I'm gonna rip them open and put my feet inside of them.
Well, there's one hippo and then there's one elephant. So
Great, then,
you rip them both up belly first because you're not a sociopath, and you tuck your toes into the warmth of that filling.
So as I'm slipping those on, I'm just looking over my shoulder, saying, "It seems like he's fine. I don't know why you're so concerned about it. He looks fine to me."
Okay, it's fine. I'm here with idiots.
I go up to the window to look out into this whatever hellacious kind of storm that we've got ourselves into, and this all before Christmas. We couldn't be in any urban center drinking mulled wine, walking around the Christmas markets, shopping for trinkets that we'll never see again past the night that we get them. But no, we're here in bumfuck nowhere, wandering through a forest in some psychopath's Are you wearing stuffed animals on your feet?
At this point, I'm like taking like long strides again, just around the couch in a circle, testing them out. And I'm stopping with one foot in the air.
Can you imagine if...
Yes. And I'm gonna keep walking.
Can you imagine if all of the freaks were like this? What if he is the least of the freaks? And they're all...
You really should try it. Now I'm squishing them in my feet. It's really quite comfortable.
I'm not gonna make the night. I'm going to kill someone.
We probably won't make the night. You go playing in that snow outside and whatever, probably some stupid
You don't get to
spell in this
lecture me.
forest.
I'm the one who told you not to go out and eat out there in the freaking snow, and out of your stupidity, you put it in your mouth. What was I supposed to do to help you out?
If you knew what you were doing, you wouldn't need a pathfinder like me.
Ugh. Fine. But one of these days, I'm not gonna need you anymore.
See about that when you cook an omelet.
Oh, did you want an omelet? I can make
No.
another one.
No, we don't want your fucking omelet.
Using
Carl.
this. Produce another egg.
Where is he getting these eggs, and why is he withholding them? We've been trying to find protein in this lodge, and you just keep producing them.
I don't want to know where he's hiding those eggs.
And these eggs, have you been keister stashing these eggs?
Of course he has.
The same place that I found this one.
Is your asshole full of eggs, sir? I am truly curious.
I'm gonna take these eggs and I'm just gonna slam them down and just keep walking around the couch. And I'm actually gonna drag the couch over to in front of the chair, like kind of kicking the coffee table away. I'm gonna drag it in front and kind of very like particularly line them up across from each other and just be very like, you know, like just inching it here and there. And then I'm going to step over to the top of the couch and just jump to the chair.
Oh, look at Atmos. Do you want those eggs? Do you want me to get you those eggs?
I don't want them anymore. He would not tell me where he procured them. I am assuming that he's been holding these in his ass. It's the only place that they could be.
I jump across to the chair with my back to you, and I'm gonna whip back around with my coat flapping in the turn and be like, "Oh, you wanted an egg?" And have another egg.
He can't possibly be producing any more eggs! Where has he found them?
I have no idea. No, I have no idea. I've got no theories.
A magician never reveals his secrets. And
You're
just
not
drop
a
the egg on the
magician.
floor like this with like a David Copperfield flare as I drop it.
Uh,
Oh,
What even was your talent in the circus?
Obviously holding eggs in his asshole.
I was the circus's finest magician. And now I'm like crouched in the chair.
He
You must have
better,
had really low standards.
he better come in handy. Arya.
Well, if anything, we can use him to help keep the fire warm. We can chop him up and throw him in there. That'd be real handy.
Ariel, I need you to make a perception check.
Um, 4.
4.
I'm just angrily staring at the fire, I guess.
Just the fire rises. You see nothing but hot coals. I go over to the window to look out at the snowstorm. I just have this eerie feeling that we're being watched. Ugh, it's giving me the creeps. I don't like this place anymore.
Are you looking out the door or the window?
I'm just looking out the window.
You know, if we could leave, we would, right?
I've now moved right behind you and I'm looking directly over your shoulder through the window as well.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
Nat 20.
Nat 20?
Yep. My neck craned over your shoulder right next to you, like cheek to cheek.
Big ol' eyes.
With my arms behind my back as well.
I thought you were gonna put your arms around him.
Behind my back. Like,
You see
peepers peeping.
what looks like large Daedric armor-plated men on the backs of riding goats, strung along with black dogs in heel, as you see images of the wild hunt. In between glimpses, rolling around the outside of this manor. I need you to make a wisdom saving throw.
9.
This is gonna be glorious. As you see images of the wild hunt, your mind begins to warp and twist as you begin to go mad.
As I'm cheek to cheek.
And then where he is now.
As I'm cheek to cheek with him, looking over his shoulder, he hasn't noticed me yet. I'm just gonna see all this and going mad. I'm just gonna go, ah, looking at the goats right in his ear.
What the fuck are you doing?
And I'm gonna try to chew on his collar.
So, while you have the short-term madness, I need you to roll a 1d10.
7.
You're you experience vivid hallucinations, and you now have disadvantage on ability checks for the next 10 minutes.
Okay. I feel like you should know that I was going to do the same thing with or without the madness.
Oh, it's just an extra layer. Just an extra layer. Just wanted to give you another feather in your cap.
Now it makes sense, at least. So I'm chewing on the collar of your coat after making goat sounds.
Do I notice this?
Oh, totally.
Do you guys need a room or something?
I'm gonna look over and go.
Is that a yes?
No, it is certainly not.
I'm now taking long strides and following and circling around the genasi.
I don't like this.
Lunge strides, circling.
I think he's starting to become overcome with cabin fever.
I'm gonna grab this deer head, put it on top of my head. keep circling.
This also seems very part of your character.
He's become double horned.
I am the great deer god.
Can I just
bow before me?
I pull out my bow. Back, demon! Back, demon!
I'm gonna put the deer head down and then scuff my feet like I'm gonna charge at you.
If you charge at me, I will strike you.
I'm gonna take the chess pieces and just and the board. I'm just gonna pick the whole thing up and I'm gonna throw it at him. Like, wake the fuck up! We're stuck in this cabin. You can't do this.
Hit it with the deer antlers.
Like, ah!
Roll to attack.
That is 16.
That hits.
Yeah. Oh, good. Just calm down and just sit. Is he sitting?
Yeah.
Are you sitting?
I have now thrown the deer head and I've flipped the coffee table and have now rolled myself up in the bearskin rug like a burrito.
You know what? This is fine. This is much better.
Except for now that I'm a burrito, I'm constantly rolling back and forth across the floor. Just as fast as I can, just rolling wildly.
So as you're rolling wildly, you're going to finally break out of this madness. What just came over you, Carl?
Standing up and and looking like I'm going to readjust the table. I'm actually going to set the table upright on two legs, so it's like standing like in an L shape, you know, like the coffee table. I'd be like, I'm just like rearranging it so it looks like it's in place. Me like, I don't quite know. I looked out the window and well, something came over me. But you know, I think I'm better now. There was something strange outside of that window. Some goats and
that window.
Some armored men and But everything's fine now, and I'm taking the bearskin rug now and draping it over the coffee table that's up on its end.
I go over to the window and I look out. Which window is it again? Where am I moving myself to?
You look at any of them.
We're gonna look out the window that you guys were looking out.
It was the one at the bottom.
Oh, okay.
This will work too.
Whatever.
Okay.
Either.
I'm looking out the window.
I'm balancing things on the table now.
As you look out the window, go ahead and roll a perception check.
A 5.
5. You see something flowing in white in the distance past that busted out carriage.
Fuck no. I'm gonna close the window. I'm gonna close the blinds. I am going to go around and make sure the door is locked. I don't know what's out there. We're not letting it in. Nope. I don't like scary things. I don't like the dark. No. I'm just.
What are you Aria, what are you doing? What are you doing?
I'm just close all the fucking doors. Just I'm walking around, closing everything. Why are you just standing there? Just close, make it look like we're not here. I'm going around.
I'm not gonna.
Why? What did you see out there?
I don't know what I saw. I'm just telling you, it didn't look good. Just lock it. I'm gonna go hide in the pantry. I'm gonna
go peek out and look and see what you saw out the window.
I don't like those things.
I roll a 3. I don't see anything out here. I only see this never-ending snow.
I'm in the pantry door. Can I hear you from the pantry?
Yes, you can still hear me from the pantry.
Listen, I don't know what I saw, but I didn't like what I saw, and it's dark, and I don't like the dark.
You're all the way up here in the
Something
pantry.
moved out there, and I don't want to. I just know. No, I don't know.
Other than this disgusting snow, I don't see anything at all. And all of a sudden, a hand reaches through the window and wraps around my throat. Oh!
Are you eating snow again?
I'm looking over and seeing this and saying, it's peculiar.
And you can just see white, wispy hair and just a long, flowing white dress in just one solitary bloodshot eye as a scream rings out worse than Omnighoul that makes it almost feels like the blood vessels are busting in your eyeballs and your forehead as this thing rings out. What is going on?
What?
I need everyone to roll a Constitution saving throw.
I have disadvantage, don't
I? No, your madness is over.
Oh, okay.
Oh God.
15.
12?
Yeah, 12. I'm scared.
You dropped to 0 hit points.
What? Are you fucking kidding me? I'm out?
What the fuck?
Okay.
You dropped 0 hit points.
This is a one-shot. Why would you make it so freaking strong?
No, you gotta roll a 13 or higher, or it can only do it once.
Dead.
What the fuck did you do?
God, dude.
You're unconscious. You're not dead yet. I'm fucking dead! No!
Wait,
What
what?
did you create? All right, guys, this is gonna last 30 more minutes, and then we're done.
What just happened?
No!
Two of us are out.
But you're
You're
dead
left
too?
the magician.
I'm fucking unconscious as well. Yeah, what's my Constitution? +0. I roll an 8.
I
even had a +7.
Go ahead and roll. Let's go ahead and roll initiative.
wait, hold on. This is initiative.
This is fucking initiative.
Oh,
we
fuck.
So
gotta,
just me and this other.
Can I have advantage since I was in the closet?
trapped in the
Oh, you can have it.
closet.
In the pantry. I was in the pantry.
Oh my god. We got
Please?
fucking wiped on a goddamn banshee.
I don't even know what's out there. Really.
It looks like it's just me and this thing. 18 on initiative.
Nat 20 for mine. Great. I get to die quicker.
Cool.
God damn it. What's yours, Carl?
Cal.
Carl.
It's Cal. He's
Cal.
Cal, and I'm Ariel.
Go.
You have not gotten
Cal.
our names right at all this evening.
I've been
I'm
purposely
Caltari
calling him
from the
Carl since
circus.
the second one. What? I've been saying Ariel, right? I'm sorry. I got in a debate over the Ariel. What was your initiative again?
Mine is a 2.
2. What's yours, Mud?
18.
Ariel, different from Ariel. Small little fact.
All right. I'm gonna roll for that banshee.
God damn it. We're gonna die.
Yes, we are. Why the fuck is it not saving these in here? All right. I'm top of the round. I gotta make my death saving throw.
Good luck.
Nope, that's a fail. That's a 5. It was like slumped down to the ground. Cal.
I will. Noticing you slump down as I'm making a stack of furniture in my middle of the room, and I notice you being choked. I'm curious, and watching you slump down, I'm gonna stride over, kind of making sure my statue is stable. Gonna stride over and I'm going to look at you, and I'm gonna bend down. And I'm gonna poke you a couple times. And
With what?
my finger.
With his
But
fucking, with his egg catch.
I'm not like leaning over. I'm like straight leg, bending at the hip, but I can touch the ground. Poking you with my finger, and noticing you're not moving, I will cast Cure Wounds at the 3rd level and say, "Wake up! Wake up!" 3d8 plus 1 healing.
Zabanchi!
So that'll be 16 points of healing for you.
Let's go, dude. I really didn't know if you were gonna have healing spells or not.
I got the one.
Gonna be good enough.
Good enough. All right.
Good enough for like 1 round.
I'm still alive. All right, all the way up in the cupboard.
Cool. How do I come before the 10?
I mean, you don't, because I didn't order this thing. I didn't hit order on it.
I
Yeah.
was like, that's cool. I like how numbers are arbitrary. I'll go first. It's fine. I have a chance of surviving before she. Well, I still have to roll 3 times, so probably still die.
Oh, hold on. You might be safe.
Oh, can she
Hold
not
on.
go through walls?
No, it's it does have a length. It's not just what you can hear. Yeah, you're safe, yo. You're safe.
So I'm alive.
You're actually
Nice.
safe. Yep, it's only a 30 foot. It's only a 30 foot.
Doesn't mean you're alive. It means you're.
So does my health go back to what it was?
Yeah, your health's fine. Your health's fine.
Okay.
Oh.
So you heard the scream, but yeah, you didn't drop to 0 like me. Yeah, it's only
Okay.
30 all other creatures within 30 feet of her that can hear.
Oh,
Awesome.
That's right. I was right to run. I'm alive.
By the way, on your success, I forgot to say that you lost 4 points of psychic damage still.
Me?
Yep.
Okay.
All right, I need to make Mud, me and you both have to make a wisdom saving throw. Nat 1.
22.
Nat
We may
1.
not make it through this.
Nope. This Atmos is not doing hot. I'm currently horrified by this creature that's put me under. I am frightened for 1 minute.
You are never gonna doubt me again.
I'm not. Yeah, I'm terrified of this bitch, so I'm gonna run.
You're gonna join me in the pantry?
Oh, fuck yeah, I am. I take as I run. That banshee is going to try to grab onto the back of my collar. 18. Yeah, that's gonna hit. It does 12 points of necrotic damage. Fuck my life. I have 4 points left. And I'm gonna fucking boogie out. All right, I'm gonna run back. I'm gonna hop up over the couch. And while I'm over here on the other side of the couch, I don't think frighten doesn't prevent me from shooting it, does it? I'm scared of it. I need to look at frightened. Frightened creature has disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls. All right, but I'm still, fuck that thing. I'm totally popping off a shot at it. All right, I'm gonna shoot my bow. 18, that's 22, that's good. That's good. What's the next one gonna be? 19? That's gonna fucking hit. Let's see here. Bump, 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 bump. Come on, Bo, equip yourself. The things you take for granted on your character sheets that are all nice and filled out. Where the hell is this bow at? Are your weapons coming up through your item filter?
When I used another character who was actually in a campaign to look my other thing up. You shouldn't have that problem though.
Yeah, I should not have that problem at all. All right. No, I'm just gonna roll my what is standard. All right. I'm gonna do 8 points of piercing damage as that arrow sinks in and I shoot her in the fucking neck. As her body twinges and turns. Ah! Ah! I duck and I lay down into the plaid couch. I can't watch it. Now it is your turn, Ariel.
What was my name?
Ariel.
Ariel.
Ariel! I'm from Southeast Missouri. I'm still gonna shorten things.
Earl.
This is my
Come
new
here, Earl.
challenge. Every time we to create new characters, I'm gonna come up with the hardest names for you.
Well, when you have a persistent campaign, I can look at the name and pronounce it instead
Oh,
of
yeah.
just going off the sound.
No, that's fair. I'm just gonna
Earl.
try to make them hard each time when we do this.
Earl and Carl. Earl, it's your turn.
I'm Earl. Thanks. All right, I'm gonna peek around the corner, and I see all this shit going on. God damn it. She is 55 feet away from me. That is a distance. Frickin' distance. I am not going to be so good from far away. So... Damn it. Fuck.
I don't know if this helps you, but there is flame there and flame there inside the cabin.
I don't think I can... I don't think I can do much with that yet at my level. With what I can do.
What would you like to do,
Yeah.
Earl?
Okay. So, here's what I'm gonna do. God damn it. I look out and I see how shitty this is right now. Oh, I told them. So I technically have a walking speed of 40. I'm going to also add into there my fast movement, because my speed increases when I'm not wearing heavy armor, and I don't. Actually, no, I do have on heavy armor. Damn it. Just kidding. Okay, well, if that's the case, this is changing things. Here's me trying to think creatively.
Today, Junior.
Damn it.
What are you gonna do?
It's gonna be right out of range. I'm going to. Damn it. I'm gonna move over here to this table, and
It's
I'm gonna
okay,
flip
just
the
put-
table up. That's what I'm gonna do.
Put yourself in range. It'll be fine. It's a one shot.
Yeah, I have to get. Okay, fine. If I'm physically close, okay, then I'm gonna get up and close. I'm running forward. I'm just gonna charge her with my halberd.
Go for it.
It's gonna go real bad for me.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is real bad. I'm attacking a ghost with my halberd. That is going to be a 21.
21 hits.
Oh, fuck. I'm really shocked. Like, I stab it, I'm like, just amazed that anything happened. I didn't even pull out my dice for points because I didn't think I would actually get the chance to hit her. Fuck. Cool. Okay. Where's my right dice? I need a 1d10. There it is. Okay, that's gonna be 9 points of damage.
9 points of damage.
Slashing damage.
So, as you drop your halberd into this banshee, it doesn't seem to do as much damage as you hoped. Neither did the arrow that went into her neck. So it looks like they've done half damage.
Great. Okay. Well, fuck.
We're gonna make it to like the third encounter on this thing.
This is real bad. This is real bad.
We're all gonna live past the third night of Christmas.
Shit. Cool. I'm just gonna freeze there because I'm terrified. I thought, fuck. My halberd's just like sticking in her at this time, just waiting. I don't know what else to do.
Do you not have a second attack?
I don't think I do at this level.
It's 6th level. You should.
Oh no, I do. Attacks per action too. Okay, all right. Then I'm gonna try something else. I'm going to produce flame. I'm gonna cast it in my hand, and I'm going to try to reach out and grab her with the produce flame instead.
All right.
Okay, that is going to be 23.
23 will hit.
Okay. That is going to be 12 points of fire damage.
And this will connect as you light that Banshee's robes up in flames, and now you can completely see this ragtag, mangled undead. Yeah. All right. We got 21 points on it so far.
Okay.
I wish I could make an Omnigul scream, but I can't.
That's really hard to pull off.
Yeah.
Omnigul?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's like a shriek.
I don't think I can get high enough. Close.
Damn it! I didn't record it. Damn it!
Can't get high
Damn
enough.
it! Damn it! Damn, that's all I got was my damn it.
Do it again.
Damn it! I'm ready. Damn it!
Okay.
All right. Ready?
I don't know how to fucking record properly. God, I'm horrible.
I don't think I can do that. I'm not very good at high-pitched noises.
I just don't understand.
Let me see if I can do it.
Yeah, this is for science.
How do you record? How do you do it?
I keep holding down. I thought that's all you had to do was hold down and then pull up.
I think you record it, but then you have to like go into your files and drag it onto the sampler to redo it, don't you?
No.
Oh no. Okay.
Yeah, this is a standard sample pad. That's it's so bad. We're all tired. We're like,
We're trying.
Hey,
Oh, no, I got it.
I over here. I'm starting the on train.
That high-pitched sound. I don't think I could do something like that.
All right. You're gonna stay locked in where you're at?
Yeah, I'm gonna stay locked in. I'm terrified. I'm just bursting into flames. My hair's kind of floating now at this moment.
All right.
That's how we're going. I'm locked in, making awful eye contact with her one eye.
I am going to make another wisdom saving throw. Ooh, that's good. That's good. Okay, do I have junk wisdom? I don't know. Atmosphere, what is your -1? God damn it.
I'm so glad he's my pathfinder.
I have 4 intelligence and 3 dexterity though.
When do I go?
Did I skip you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because you didn't you go and then wait.
No, you healed me on your turn, and
I
now
healed you.
yeah, you healed me on your turn.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
Yeah.
Sorry, this just took way longer than I thought it would.
So
Sorry, that's my fault.
I'm still frightened. I'm gonna shoot my bow again with disadvantage. A 13, 16, that still hits. Let's see here. That's a 9er plus 4. Still hits. She's only got an armor class of 12. All right. Yeah, this time I do 10 points of piercing damage, and I totally forgot that I have 2 bow shots as well, so I'm gonna take that second one.
We're learning.
I forgot.
It's a learning curve.
Actually, what the fuck? I should look at my character. Oh, I'm gonna hunter's mark. Fuck! I'm gonna use my bonus section. I'm gonna hunter's mark. I'm gonna hunter's mark because I'm a good hunter. I'm a good hunter. I'm not a bad pathfinder. No, I'm not a bad
Come
Pathfinder.
on.
Fuck me. Just leaving damage on the table over here.
It's okay. We were just overconfident to be.
Yeah. Oh shit. We're sweating. Hunter's mark. Does that mean I get a D6?
Sounds good to me.
Yeah, I get another 1d6 on that bitch. That's a 5. And Hunter's mark is a different kind of damage. You deal an extra. No, it's not a different kind of damage. So it's only gonna take 3 extra. So it's gonna take 7 of that. And I'm gonna roll that beautiful beam footage again. Ooh, that's not good. That's a 4. I'm gonna miss my second shot. Oh, somebody kill that thing! I'm gonna duck back down and put my head underneath the pillows. All right, Carl, it's your turn.
I will lean out to the left, just peeking around the shoulder of Ariel.
Ow! You did that on purpose.
I just peek out at the thing, see what it is, and then go back, and then I will pull out my steel guitar and start strumming on it while spinning in circles, just kind of slowly meandering and dancing my way back over here to where you are. And as I'm strumming it, I'll just kind of peek over the side of the couch, just sideways, and just look at you and say, "What are you doing over there?" And at the same time, I will cast protection from good and evil.
Oh, let's go. What do we get from that?
Until the spell ends, one willing creature you touch is protected against certain types of creatures: celestials, elementals, fae, fiends, undead. Protection grants several benefits. Creatures of those types have disadvantage on attack rolls against the target. The target can also cannot be charmed, frightened, possessed, or possessed by them. If the target is already charmed, frightened, or possessed by such a creature, the target has advantage on any new saving throw against the relevant effect. So you can't be frightened or charmed or anything, and you have advantage on your next save against frightened.
You know, Carl, fuck that Banshee. I'm not gonna live my life in fear.
So as you're saying this, I'm playing, and I've actually like bent over the couch now and have slumped down with my legs up in the air, playing the guitar still. Well, that's good. Good for you. I've now somersaulted over myself backwards.
That was a big ear flop from Chief.
Yeah.
So now I'm
Some
now
Dumbo
I'm, like,
ears.
Now I'm flopped, over here on this other side of the couch. Backflip flop.
Everyone in chat's just waiting. They're like, when will we get to see the Doge on stream? Oh, fail.
He's poking around. Don't knock my green screen over.
I don't think I have any bonus actions that I could take.
Yeah. Nobody's giving us shit. We don't have any inspirations. We die on the first round.
There's something I could do, but so that's my turn. Just flipping over the couch and playing you a little tune.
All right, creep lord. All right, well, we can't be frightened anymore, so horrifying
You can't be
visage.
frightened anymore.
Just me?
So you're still frightened, but so if you're already frightened, you have advantage on your new saving throw against that. So the next time to get unfrightened, you have advantage.
Everybody else is immune to
now you also can't be frightened again after that, or charmed, or whatever.
Gotcha.
Possessed. And you have and she's got disadvantage against you on all attacks.
Nice. All right. Yeah, that banshee's gonna put its hands on you. Earl. That is a 15 to hit. 15 hit?
I'm sorry, I wasn't listening for Earl.
Earl.
15 does not hit.
Is it claws out with its other hand? That's gonna be
Don't
17.
touch me. 17 hits. Damn it.
It's gonna do 13 points of necrotic damage.
Oh shit. So we both just locked with each one hand on each other like a weird dance.
Yeah. Oh my god. I just didn't realize how hard it's going to be to kill this thing with non-magical items.
Great. We're really fitted for this.
By the way, this thing I picked out and said, this is intended to be an incredibly deadly encounter over the 12 nights.
We're not making it through 12 nights if we can make it through the first.
No, we're not. And I combined like the first two because they're more like lengthy and it's just like RP with snow and then looking out into the snow. So technically we've made it to the third. All right. Your turn again, Earl.
Ariel. Thank you. I feel recognized. All right.
Witness me.
Witness me. Oh god. Yeah. Let us do we're gonna go ahead and do the flame attack again.
Roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yeah. All right, that is going to be a 19.
19 hits.
Perfect. That's 3 points of damage. Fire damage. So I'm just gonna, the hand that's already on her, I'm gonna just make it burn brighter. And I'm going to attack again with my second hand that I've got. That is going to be the 24. So that hits, I assume. And that is going to be 7 points of damage. So I'm going to take my other hand and grab her on the other side. So I'm kind of just like holding her like, would you fucking leave us alone?
What's your total damage after the fire?
7 with the second one. What was the first one? 3. So 10 total.
10 total.
10 points total.
Hey, it's better than my halfsies.
Where is my Pathfinder? I'm like looking behind me. Don't make me do this alone.
I'm bleeding. All right, you gonna stay locked into where you're at?
Yeah.
I'm back here.
A lot of good that does me, does it?
I'm sorry, that creature is terrifying and I shoot a bow.
Well, maybe if we had both hidden in the pantry, we would have been fine.
Nat 20 on my wisdom saving throw. I am no longer scared.
That's good for you, bud.
That's nice. That's real nice. Now get out here and help me.
I'm going to banish you, devil woman.
I hope you're not talking to me.
No. For once. I don't really have any cool spells to use. So, yeah. 2 more bow attacks. 17 plus whatever that's gonna hit. The four Lamau, not gonna hit. All right, I'm gonna do 7 points. Ooh, plus 6 from the hunter's mark. 13, so another 7 points of piercing damage and my arrows are just like flying through its whole body. Because that's all I got is a banshee.
I don't think it.
Oh, the first card. Burning a green for these losers. I'll take it.
We can't. We need that.
Oh my god.
Die so fast. Forgot what it's like to be a fledgling.
All right, Cal, it is your turn.
All right, I'm going to saunter up here, back and forth to the window next to Ariel, and I'm going to peek out. It's a little dark. My face against the window and try to look through a little bit. Side of the window, see in the dark.
You're standing right next to us as
I
we're
know.
grappling, and you're just looking out the window.
Yes, I'm just looking out in the dark, and I'm gonna look over you. And it's a bit dark. It's I can't really see anything. Watch. I'm gonna look at her and say, "Are you watching?" And I'm gonna hold up my hands like this and go, and I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at the second level. I'm gonna cast Moonbeam at the second level. Wait, hold on.
You're the worst, but you're kind of fun.
Yeah, Moonbeam at the second level so that will Constitution saving throw for the Banshee. Silvery beam of pale light shines down.
All right, we'll do a public roll for the Banshee. Their Constitution's +0.
Perfect. So we're great.
It's a 12.
That'll actually save.
No!
But she'll take half damage.
No!
So, that'll still be 6 points of fiery moon flame damage. Of radiant damage.
No.
Yeah,
Oh shit, it's radiant damage?
yeah, so 6 points of radiant damage. So, and every time she starts her turn in this moonbeam, she also has to make a save.
Nice. Starting to look worse for wear. That Banshee's starting to look pretty fucked up.
Give us a banshee scream.
It hurts, but okay.
That sounded more pterodactyl. It's a demon for sure.
Yeah, that Banshee.
Fuck me.
That Banshee's gonna try and put a hand over on you, Cal. That is a 21 to hit.
That will hit, but I will also reaction Hellish Rebuke.
Nice. It's gonna do 12 points of necrotic damage.
Okay. 12 points damage, and as she grabs me, I'm gonna smack her with just like a fiery hand. And she has to make a dex save.
Public roll on her dex save. Her dex is a +2. 16.
That saves, so she takes half this. And that is 10 fire damage still.
DTD, baby!
Oh, nice. Smacks her hand with the flaming hand. Hey, get off me!
It just goes in and it lights that Banshee up even further from the flames that were already on it from Ariel. and just
Yes.
eventually completely lights that that banshee in flames, where you can't even see where there was a dress anymore. It's just this shriveled, wrinkled, nasty body that's there now.
Am I holding this body?
Yeah, if you want to still have your hand on it, go for it.
Yeah, I've got it. I'm just holding it. Still kind of frozen because I hate this kind of stuff.
Ugh.
What is this?
Ugh. And it's like you have a small old lady in your arms. It just begins to shrivel up.
Oh, and I throw it onto Cal. Ugh. Nope.
I will catch it and just and then I will lean out the window and set it down on the ground in the movie.
It just begins to shrivel up into nothing. Ugh. I've been trying to get music to come back, and you guys have had it the whole time. It was all because my slider was down.
Oh yeah.
Glad you guys had it.
Yeah, we were fine.
Like, why does he keep resetting the music? What's wrong with him?
They say hi.
It's just laying there, burnt into the snow. It's just going to be a long night in this cabin. We need to get out of here at dawn. Not a chance I'm going to get a wink of sleep in here.
I don't know. It's a pretty cozy cabin.
I am not sleeping. I'm going back to the pantry. I move back. I just storm straight past them and go straight to the pantry.
Looking around, I'm gonna walk up the stairs.
That's a terrible idea. Actually, both of us made terrible ideas. In scary movies, when the characters split up, that's how they die.
I'm skipping several stairs at a time with my legs.
Such a creep.
We were going to die.
Hey, there's another bearskin rug up here. There's actually some really dope shit up here. Look at this thing.
Is this like open at the top? Is that what's going on
Yeah, it's
here?
a cutout, man. It's this is loft style, dude.
Okay.
Oh man, that fireplace goes all the way up.
Oh, it does. So it's got.
Bam.
It's very cool.
So I'm up over top of the stairs then.
Yeah, there's a whole other stove up here.
Oh. I'm gonna wander over to this door that I see. Go into this room.
Small teenage boy looking at outdated magazines. No. You go in there and it's there's another trunk beside the bed, another large good God, your chair is loud.
Sorry.
Holy shit. It's like
He was just farting. He's not healthy.
What is that? Oh, it's my chair.
Yeah, every once in a while it squeaks. Can't make it do it again. Trying. I'm gonna open this trunk.
All right. As you go to open that trunk, I need you to make a dexterity saving throw.
$16.
16. You're just able to dodge out of the way as that
nice.
chest opens up and is full of sharp teeth. as this mimic reveals itself, it begins hopping forward towards you. You gonna stay there?
I will slowly back out of the room.
I mean, knowing Cal, I'd be like, I'm probably gonna show it an egg.
I'm gonna slowly back up, but like
You're gonna
slowly.
Show it your egg catch.
Not yet. But slowly. Just kind of curiously watching it, seeing what it does. But I'm gonna slowly back up out of the room and just gingerly shut the door. Just
This is bouncing around. You shut the door, begin slamming itself up against the door.
And I'm gonna put my arms behind my back and just continue walking on to the next room.
Go creep in here. It looks pretty standard. Bearskin rug on the ground, twin size mattress. I'm too zoomed out. I can't tell what the hell's up there. What else is up there? Looks like just some gloves. Looks like a dresser and a vanity mirror.
I'm gonna look over and then admire myself in the mirror a little bit. Straighten my horns. And then I'm going to crawl underneath the bed.
Of course you are. What are you gonna do while you're down there, Mud?
Nothing, just seeing if I can fit.
I figured it out. Caustic. He's actually a stray cat that was turned into a tiefling.
Actually that fits perfectly.
This is all the things he do. It's actually a familiar.
Yes. You aren't real, are you?
Or you're like Monsters Inc. Like you're literally just like some sort of boogeyman that actually creeps around and dwells under beds.
Yes.
I'm never going to be able to look at this token the same ever again.
Nope. It's a kitty cat.
Realizing I'm too tall to fit under this bed, I'm just going to crawl my way out of the room. Drag myself still on my belly. Just crawling around.
Oh my god.
At this point,
and actually, at one point, pushing myself up to my fingertips and my toes. Just like crawling along. Like a centipede.
He will probably voted most likely in his class to tie a woman up and leave them on the train tracks. He's actually supportive.
What an honor.
Twisty mustache.
All right. Well, you're continuing to be the creep lord that you are on your on your belly upstairs. What are you doing down here? Down here, Ariel.
While I'm here in the pantry, I'm looking around and seeing what food items do we have down here. Like what's in the pantry with me?
Oh, there's a stack of tubers. Looks like 2 casks of ale, a whole barrel of salted cod, sugar, spices, a whole tub of just butter, giant fresh churned butter. And then there looks to be a little bit of salted pork.
Salted pork. All right. I pull out some of the salted pork and I start cooking it little by little with my finger. I'm just sitting there
Is this
in
what
the
you
corner.
is this what you would do? You would just be lazy and cook things in your hands if you were fired?
Yes, because I don't know how to use a kitchen. Instead of asking for help, I'm just gonna do this because it's fine.
This is my life now.
This is fine.
One of
I'm gonna
them.
slowly cook my meat this way. Just angrily hiding, slowly cooking my food because I'm starving, but at least I found food.
Mm-hmm.
Just
You've been
to go.
hiding in the food.
Maybe, yes. It's fine.
There's a whole bag of sugar there. You can just eat it.
I'm not gonna. Well, I thought about it. That'll be for dessert, actually. I'm going for the salted pork, and I'm slowly cooking it. Very slowly.
I'm going to use some of my hit dice since I'm out of combat. And heal up. I'm just going to lay on the fucking floor because I'm just wiped out. Atmos is spent. How many hit dice do I have?
You should hide in the pantry with me.
Oh really?
One of us did a lot better than the other one last time.
Seven, 13, burning them all. 23, 28, 32. All right, that's gonna be 36. I had everything under control until you came out of the pantry. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
It obviously perished from its lack of oxygen from the first arrow that I shot. Any well-educated Pathfinder could spot that.
Yeah, okay, sure. You ran back and I ran forward. That's what I saw.
It's fine, we all have our roles to play. Someone needs to absorb the damage of the beast.
And someone needs to be the coward of the group.
Your short, stocky, some could say frumpy frame was perfectly
Did you
acceptable.
call me frumpy?
I said strumpy.
No,
What I said?
you
I said you
called,
were
that's not what you do not get to call me that. I stand up and I go to the doorway and I burn my hand a lot brighter. What did you call me?
I said you were strumtacular.
What does that even mean?
You have a strong base.
You're lucky I haven't heard of that word before. I go back in the pantry and I sit down and I keep burning my meat now faster.
It's just charred. It's like a shitty black
It's
marshmallow.
fine. I burned it up out of anger. I just burn the whole thing and I get mad and I throw it across the room and I pick up another one and I start over.
Go ahead and roll a survival check on your next. Is this how you cook in Sea of Thieves? Is this?
Yes, it's very bad too.
And in real life.
I end up actually.
Oh, you're a horrible cook in real life too.
Yeah, I'm a terrible cook in real life. 15. I've burned butter many times in the microwave.
Oh my god. 15, you're able to make a competent piece of what is already perfectly good to eat salted pork. You decide.
Fine. I don't know that though.
You decide to make it tougher, actually.
Great, good. I'm just like 9 on it,
Yeah, you got some.
and I'm chewing it angrily.
Are you still creeping, or are you still centipeding around upstairs?
I have now pushed myself up onto my hands and flipped over, and I'm now on my feet again.
Cal, what are you doing up there? There's a lot of commotion.
Oh, no, nothing.
It sounds like you're constantly, and you can just hear it. It's ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. You can hear as that mimic slams into the door and then hits the ground.
I'm gonna go shh at the door. It's just a small matter of chest gone awry.
Small matter of chest going awry. What?
It's fine. Nothing for you to worry about.
What is something moving on its own up there?
Well, yes. I mean, I'm not moving it.
Fine.
Shut up.
I'm gonna go creep and make my way upstairs. I walk up to where you're at, and I can see that door Oh shit! It's for real. It's there. And like a movie from Ghostbusters, or like a moment from Ghostbusters, I kind of look over at you and I reach down the handle.
I wouldn't.
And I
It's
do.
a little upset and it doesn't want company.
As I open that doorway up, that mimic forces its way out. Go ahead and roll for initiative.
Dirty 20. Any more?
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20.
Go ahead and roll for initiative as well.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
Cool. Eight.
What? 8. Got them low.
I'm doing great.
All right, Cal, you lead off the top of the round.
Did you call him cow?
Mm-hmm. Cow. Cowman. Oh, Billy.
I will.
That mimic's going crazy.
Should I just let them play for background sound?
Totally.
Chomping around and chomping around and chomping around. I'm going to cast Spider Climb, and I'm gonna walk up the wall onto the ceiling.
Of course you're gonna be creepy about it.
It's chomping around, like striking at shit, so I'm gonna walk out of the way up onto the ceiling instead. The whole time I'm gonna just be going to this thing.
Would you keep one of these for a pet? Like, what? You a mimic
Yes, we do.
wrangler?
You can hear them.
So I'm now upside down on the ceiling, standing there, shushing this thing.
Roll animal handling check.
Okay.
I mean, it wouldn't surprise me if you kept some mimics around as actual chests.
18.
18. I'm gonna roll that mimic's public roll. It looks up towards you, and with its tongue, it kind of, it's like tasting the scent in the air like a snake. Anything else for your turn?
I'm gonna reach down and try to poke its tongue.
Oh shit, we all got a D6 inspiration. Let's
Thanks.
go. Fort man with the D20. Get those nat 20s in the chat. Let's go. Anything else for your turn?
He's stretching his tongue upward. I'm reaching down to try to poke his tongue.
Are you gonna attack it, or are you just poking his tongue?
No, I'm just touching his tongue.
Of course,
You're gonna like stroke it.
Yeah.
I'm just touching it, poking it.
Anything else for your abnormally creepy turn?
Nope, that's it.
As well, its tongue is stretched up. I am going to with disadvantage. Yeah, I'm gonna step back and take the attack of opportunity. Mimic's got some floppy ears.
fine.
Oh, nat 1! That thing's gonna bite its own tongue.
Oh.
Let's go. Starts bleeding profusely as it takes 2 points of damage. I'm gonna pull my bow back. 12 just hits.
Mute the mic and yell at them.
That mimic's going crazy.
I'm really good at sound effects, guys.
I do 8 points of piercing damage. I'm gonna pull back and shoot that thing again. Oh shit! Fuck! I'm gonna roll my public dice. I have a +4 to hit. This mine just got yeeted. I will not hit.
Damn it.
I will just get the 1. And then yeah, I'll have Hunter's marked him. So I'm gonna roll my 1d6, extra 4 points of damage. Quit poking this thing and kill it, goddammit! It'll eat you in your sleep!
Okay.
If you would like last time, you can run upstairs and get up into this bitch.
So you're forcing me.
If you want to.
No, it's cool. I'm gonna go up. I hear all the rumbling upstairs. I'm like, can't ever eat in peace. And I run upstairs with my flame out, thinking it's gonna be another friggin' banshee.
Oh, and it's actually not your turn. It's the mimic's first, so.
Perfect. So I come up just in time to see the mimic, I guess, attack somebody. Maybe me.
Because you were whispering sweet nothings to it, I'm gonna have it attack me instead. 15, that's gonna hit. Oh, goddamn. It does 7 points of piercing damage and 4 points of acid.
Solid.
As it bites down. That's my bow hand! Ah! Its teeth sink in and begin. Poison begins to melt the flesh on my bone. God, I've been nothing but fucked up. All right, now it is your turn.
Okay. Seeing that it's a book or a chest or whatever, the mimic thing, I pull out my halberd instead. And because it has a reach of 10 feet, I'm gonna just stab at it from afar. What the hell is this thing? And it is going to be 26 to hit.
Oh, that'll hit.
That's right. And that is going to be 12 points of slashing damage.
Nice.
What did you find? I told you we should stay in the pantry.
All right, you gonna hit that bad boy again?
Yeah, you better believe it. That's a nat 20.
Nat 20, let's go!
All right. That is going to be total 14 points.
DTD!
Yes! All right, I take it. And while it does its snarling mouth open, I just jab my halberd into it and I twist it up and I pull it up and it's at the end of my stick. And then I stab it up into the ceiling right next to Cal. There we go. We stay in the pantry where it's safe. And I pull my halberd down and I shake the book off or whatever.
Not before I slide down like a fire pole.
You're just thinking slide down the halberd.
No, he totally does.
Do that.
Really
upside down though.
This is my weapon. No! Get off my pole!
You're gonna have to burn that thing, you know that.
Ah!
I pat you on the shoulders, Ariel. I'm going to the pantry.
Thank you. I point my halberd at him. You can stay outside the pantry door. And I walk downstairs.
As I go down in the main floor, I give the sack of sugar a long, hard hug like it's a body pillow in the shape of my favorite anime character. I'm not going to be able to sleep in this. We'll leave at first light. Merry fucking Christmas.
Can I investigate the mimic body?
Whatever creepy thing you want to do to the mimic, by all means do it.
It's a chest, right? I'm gonna try to open it up.
It's not a chest, it's a creature.
Yeah, but it's like a creature that looked like a chest, right?
Yeah, you reach in there and you
try to open it up.
You effectively sex the mimic. Yeah, it's a male. It's definitely a male.
Just trying to like rip its head off because it's trying to open it up like a chest.
Yeah, and yeah, you get more internal guts and odds and ends in there, and yeah, you just start pulling it out like just piles of it. Yeah.
I'm really glad I'm not there to witness that.
Yeah, it's kind of like you're trying to find the pearl in this clam, and there's no pearl.
I'm pulling out the intestines like magic handkerchiefs.
It's odd because on the 5th pull you actually find an egg.
Oh, nice. Put it in my pocket.
Have you just been keeping him in your pocket this whole freaking time?
Using the intestine like a magic handkerchief.
You now have an intestine magic handkerchief. That's correct. I mean, it's not going to wear well unless you tan that thing, but yeah, that's yours.
Perfect.
Mm.
And an egg, yes. And I have an egg.
And just what are you doing, Ariel, to finish the night?
I take one of the salted porks and I crisp it real quick. And then I throw it over to you to go, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Thanks for being here.
You know, it's really not that bad for already being cooked and you cooking it again.
Listen, I'm trying. And I turn around and I face the corner, I guess. I turn around and realize there's just a wall there, but I'm too stubborn, and so I just stare at the wall.
I begin to suck my thumb after I get done. I just want to leave this. Is there anything else you would like to do, Al?
I will just wander into I'll wander into this room and then sleep in the bed, but with my head at the foot.
As you crawl into the bed, stretching your creepy lanky legs out and your nasty bony body, kind of roll to the side, and you feel a little bit of a lump on your back, and you reach down there and you pull out a small wooden pickle that seems to have Randy Enterprises engraved on the side.
I'm examining the pickle. Do I notice anything about it?
It seems like an extraordinary wooden pickle to you as you look at its magnificence. That's where we'll end.
What a Christmas gift you've given.
Hey,
It's what everybody wants under their Christmas tree.
Randy's wooden pickles get around. It's an old cottage, man. Who knows? That thing's like an family heirloom from like 73.
Ew. Passed down from
Good.
generation to generation.
Get them wooden pickles in the chat.
Oh gosh.
Thank you guys for letting us be silly and play with random characters and be idiots. You guys are the best.
Just a little bit of fun.
We're not dead.
I should be.
How many more encounters are there?
Really, I just really like Cal. That was so weird.
I like it. I need Cal and to return in some way. Cal has to be a creepy character somewhere. Sideshow, like, you gotta make it inside of a town sometime and just be a fucking NPC in the middle of like.
Hello.
It was like Park Grinch.
I'll just stop playing the campaigns and just do all the creepy NPCs. That's really my forte anyway.
So true. Well, thank you guys. For everybody who don't see, you guys have a Merry Christmas. Love y'all. We're gonna get some sleep. Remember, check out Madness Sea of Champions tournament. 11 o'clock. Oh my God, it's adorable. Look, he's booking. Oh, that's the greatest moment that's ever happened
There
on
we
Saved
go.
by the Spell. For God's sakes, clip that adorableness and all the kisses. Oh my God.
Oh, thank you.
No! Yeah! Full on puppy assault. Love you guys.
Okay, bye guys.
Goodbye.